YouTube, what is going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome to a new series in the Gallop Racer franchise, Gallop Racer 2001. I never played this game growing up. It blows my mind to this day. You may ask why. I don't know why. I literally don't. I played the first ever Gallop Racer, which is Gallop Racer 3 from the original PlayStation, of course, that I've been uploading a lot on. I never played this game growing up, so this is going to be like a whole new experience to me. And I always wanted to play this game. I just don't know why I didn't buy it or get it. To be honest with you, this game was actually hard to find where I was. That was really the main reason I never played it. I couldn't find it anywhere. It wasn't even in the GameStops, and if it was crazy overpriced. And I was a kid, so my parents weren't going to pay that for that. We're going to play this on hard, of course. I've done a few practice races, and I got my bearings underneath. I love the way this game is, and because I'm such a huge horse racing fan of horse racing in Japan and South Korea, if you guys don't watch horse racing in Japan or South Korea, Fridays through Sundays, technically like Friday night and Saturday night, or Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, you can watch horse racing from Japan and South Korea, more specifically on TVG. You can sign up for a free TVG account, of course, if you're of age, and yeah, that's where I watch my horse racing for everything, but especially South Korea and Japan. They run like once a month, but South Korea runs every weekend. So I love it. It's such a different presentation of horse racing. So if you're kind of looking at something different, that is what I would suggest, man, because these games are based off of horse racing in Japan. I don't know if a lot of people know that. They're not based off of horse racing here. They're strictly based off of the presentation of horse racing in Japan. And I just have so much, I have a deeper appreciation for it now that I've been watching horse racing in Japan and South Korea compared to before. So let's go ahead and get our silks. We're sticking with our channel colors like the neon green, pink, and orange. We got a couple of pages of silks to choose from, so we only have 2 pages. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna stick with the stars. I think I'm gonna stick with the stars. I kind of like those two, but the stars is kind of like universal for me. The diamonds are not bad, but yeah, I think we'll stick with the stars. Or we can actually, let's try the polka dots here. Let's try the polka dots maybe with the stars on the sleeves. I'm definitely gonna make sure I get my color con the way I want it. And I'm not complaining about it like I have previously. So we're gonna do stars on the sleeves. Now for the color. And no lie, the girl on the right, she literally looks like this girl. Her name is Jo Kim. She actually does commentating for horse racing in South Korea at their main tracks, which is Seoul and Busan. So yeah, horse racing in Asia in general is really dope. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should. It's a cool presentation. So we might go ahead and do black. Looks really good in this game. Yellow also doesn't look bad. I'm gonna try yellow and pink to see how that looks. Yellow and pink with the sleeves like green and orange. I don't like that green. Hold on. Let's do this pink, this green, and then the stars orange. I need some orange in there somewhere. Maybe we should do how would actually we look with pink, yellow, green, and then orange like that? I kind of like that. There's a lot of vibrant colors because I want you to see me coming down the stretch, man. I like it. I'm with it. Those are our jockey silks. We're not changing anything. Eric is my government legal name. I like the silks. Game levels on hard. Let's do it. I'm so excited to play this. Hopefully you guys are too. Make sure to smash that like button. Of course, it does help out a lot. Don't worry, guys. Gallop Racer 2004 isn't going anywhere. I've seen the comments. I miss Gallop Racer 2004. Everything else is boring. I get it. Most people probably subscribe for Gallop Racer 2004. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. It's going to be between this game and Gallop Racer 2004 that I'll be uploading with for a while. Every now and then, of course, I'll include the mobile games, especially for live streams, because I can't. It's hard to live stream these games. I have to. The setup is a little bit more complicated because my recording capture software is a little bit older, so it's not as easy to live stream my PS2 games. But we'll get it out. We'll figure it out. Anyways. Procedures prior to entering a race: you must acquire your own horse. You can purchase your horse at the shop. Let's go to the shop now. So let's go to the shop. And we can purchase, we can order. Use this command to order horses. The strength and type of the lineup horses will differ between shops. I didn't know you can order horses. Can I check this out? So, if you want to order a horse from Novice, keep in mind, guys, I've never played this, so this is like all new to me. So you can order a horse based off of distance, course, pace. Okay, that's awesome. All right, we'll just stick to what we need to do right now because we're definitely getting into some races here. So we'll purchase a horse. Now, they actually have them categorized here as male and female, so of course Colt and filly. Let's see. I do not want front runners. I'm just gonna get a horse that likes to stay in the back. Though being a front runner in this game isn't too bad, but I figure horses, you can always find front runners. I want a horse with a decent race preference, so 7 to 10 is pretty ideal. SoCal Sal, I like that name. SoCal Sal, 2600, 3-year-old colt. His ratings aren't great. Yeah, some of these horses I don't recognize, obviously, so like I said, this is going to be an all-new experience. Sandy Rocks, I like her for a 3-year-old filly. Don't have enough points. We need at least 2 horses. We're going to get SoCal Sal just because he's 2600. He's got the blue and yellow blinkers. All right. SoCal Sal. We'll go ahead and let's look at his data. So, his spurt is in the middle. Okay, so his braking is not bad. Okay, this is fine for starters. I mean, I'm in it for the grind. I know some people like to start off with like these godly horses. Like, not me. I will grind with a mediocre to bad horse. Does it feel that much better once you start getting better horses and win? I just, personally for me, that's just what I enjoy. I don't know how people want to hop into a game and have like the best everything. Like, there's no grind, there's no challenge. Where's the fun of that, you know? I like the challenge. I like the hard work into building up your jockey, you know, report, and finding good horses. And establishing connections with your horses too. So as far as affiliates, because I don't want to spend too much money, we'll get Pine Blocks here. She's 3,300. Light on her feet. I like it. Not a bad filly. She seems to be better than the colt. So we'll go ahead and acquire her as well. So we got SoCal Sal. And let's see. Use this command to purchase. Okay, we already did that. So let's go ahead and now that you have your horse, let's register it for the race. Yes, can I look at my horses first? So we got SoCal Sal. Oh, you can look at your horses like that. Okay, SoCal Sal and Pine Box. You guys know, of course, I keeping everything in a spreadsheet here. So we're gonna get SoCal Sal in a race here first. SoCal Sal likes to go 7 to 10 furlongs, so just bear with me. Since this is the introduction episode, obviously it's gonna be longer, so you guys don't have to worry about anything as far as me taking my time, because we won't do any short editing. So, all right, 7 to 10 furlongs on the turf. Sorry, just making sure I got this correct. My spreadsheet. Let me look at. Can I look at SoCal? I mean, on Pine Box as well from here. Can you look at? Okay, you can look at both of them from here. Okay. Both these are turf horses. Same exact rating, too. And that makes things easier. So I think Pine Box is better statistically. But we'll see what she's able to do. And we'll see what SoCal Sal is able. I love that name. It's so catchy. All right, let's get SoCal Sal in a race here. So here we go. He likes to go 7 to 10 on the turf. We got this open race in Miami for 3-year-olds. That seems to be perfect for him. And yeah, awesome. I'll show you the data like that, weight restriction, all that good stuff. So SoCal Sal's in his first race. Pine Box, 7 to 9 furlongs. Let's see what we can get for her. And here's a open race for fillies only. Pretty sure. Yep, 3-year-old fillies. I like it. We'll send her here. We got our 2 races. I just want to check out a couple more things. So you got your personal data, of course, you got your official data. Racing program. What does that consist of? Oh, okay, just showing you which races are happening per month. Cool. All right. Plus, I just love the overall presentation of this game. This game technically came out in what, 2000? But this presentation is great, man. This game is almost 2 decades old, guys. Think about it. Almost 20 years old. This game is still top-notch. So in order to race, you just go up to race, right? Next week, which I would assume takes you to the race course. So here we go. We are starting off our season officially here in Gallop Racer 2001. And for the record, nobody should be offended by me making fun of people that want Gallop Racer 2004. Obviously, it's my favorite Gallop Racer game of all time, clearly. I was just having a lot of fun playing other games, because there's a lot of great horse racing games out there, guys. I think some of you are a little narrow-minded and just sticking to just 1 or 2 games. Like, try out all the horse racing games available. That's what I'm doing. And if you don't like all of them except for one, then that's fine. But I think some people haven't even tried out games and they're just like, oh, I don't want to play that game. It's like, give it a shot. You may enjoy it. You know, yes, all of us pretty much have our roots with Gallop Racer, but there are other great horse racing games too, outside of the Gallop Racer series, and of course in it. You know, like I said, Gallop Racer 2001, my first time playing. I love this game already. Gallop Racer 3, the first installment, is great. Gallop Racer 2003 is great. Even 2006, I played a little bit of 2006. It's cool. I will get it. I will play it eventually. I think some people are a little narrow-minded when it comes to these games. It's like, just open up your mind, and if you genuinely don't like it, that's fine. And it's snowing here, field of 13. And plus, I love this presentation. Again, this is how horse racing is presented in Japan and South Korea. This is how they show the post parade. This doesn't happen in the newer Gallop Racers. Now, of course, in the newer Gallop Racers, they show the horses being, walked around in the paddock area. But still, this is realistic. This is exactly how it is if you're watching it from, like I said, Funabashi, which is in Japan, Busan and Seoul, which are both in South Korea. So let's go ahead and ride this thing out. But like I said, I think everybody should just give some of these games a try before you knock it. If you got your favorite, that's fine. But keep in mind, I'm going to play plenty of Gallop Racer games on this channel. So we're just going to rotate. We're going to play a season in each game, and then we'll rotate to a new one. That is my schedule. So if you don't like a certain game, that's fine. You're not entitled to watch. But, you know, it's I think you guys are missing out. Granted, some of the games may be boring to some of you, and I get it. But like I said, there's plenty of great horse racing games, people. I really don't think you should be holding yourself to just 1 or 2 games, even if they're your favorite. There are plenty of great horse racing games out here. So we got the heavy long shot today. Our stamina's dropping pretty fast. I don't know what we're gonna do here with SoCal Sal. Pace is mid, and we're actually gonna move right here. Oh, that was annoying the way they moved. Ugh. Okay, let's see what SoCal Sal is able to do here as a long shot. We're currently in 3rd. We're going to get passed up here. We got a furlong to go, but we're still in the money. We're still in the money. Where are we going to finish? Now we're dropping because his stamina, he got absolutely gassed. That's okay. It's a grind. It is a grind. It is a grind indeed. 7 out of 13th. I mean, we were supposed to come in last place. It's still not even that bad. Still not that bad. Rider eval, we get 64B for control and start. That's fine. Like I said, I'm all about the grind, people. It's the beauty of playing these games, you know. Now, I hope the recording works. I was having a little bit of issues with audio. I hope it's not coming out of one ear. Because for me right now, it's only in one of my ears. I hope it's not actually that way for you guys when you're listening, because that's going to be weird, and I'll have to adjust that. Okay. We still have enough money. We can get another horse, but you know what? I'm going to stick with these 2 for now, just to kind of get my bearings underneath me. But we're going to go ahead and look at SoCal Style status. So he's yellow because he just raced. Obviously, Pine Box, she's ready to go. Yeah, Pine Box seems much better statistically than SoCal Sal, so we should have a better debut with her. And here we go, back to the races. So yeah, I just want to get that across, because like I said, I do get those comments, and of course I appreciate everybody that supports me, so I'm not knocking you if you prefer a certain game, but just understand that me as a gamer, me as a horse racing lover, there are a lot of games I like. So there's always going to be a variety of horse racing gaming content on this channel. Of course, Gallop Racer 2004 is going to be the priority going forward, but there will be other games. So like I said, just be aware of that. That's not going to change. Seeing some people like only play this game. It's like there's too many fun games. I could never put myself to just playing one horse racing game. Like, that's borderline insanity. With so much great horse racing gaming content out there in 2020, it's insane to tell somebody to just stick to one game, honestly. So here's a field. We have a better chance to rank, to place here today. We should come 5th or 6th. Potentially we could win. We could potentially win. I love the presentation of this game, man. This is 20 years old, this game is, and like I said, this presentation to me is still better than half of the newest horse racing games that have come out because of the realism in comparison to its real life counterparts, which, like I said, Watch horse racing in Japan and South Korea if you have no idea what I'm talking about. You'll understand. And this soundtrack is pretty funky too. I like it. Alright, let's get a good start here. And we're off. Great start here for Pine Box as we get out. And she likes to sit in the back, so we're just kind of going to just leave her right here. We're going to leave her right here. We seem to be doing fine. Now, I noticed you have to start your spurts a lot earlier in this game. No biggie. So, we got good rail position right here. She seems to be getting a good, safe trip, so we're fine. Those horses should kind of pan out a little bit as we get closer to the stretch. See if I can keep her tucked to the rail. Okay, start to get her moving here a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can hit this rail here. Here we go. Let's see what she can do. See what Pine Box can do. I believe we got the lead right now. We have the lead. We might be getting challenged from the 5 and the 2. The 2 is coming. Now we're in second place, so we gassed her a little bit. Gassed her a little bit. 5th place, 6th. Looks like we're going to get 6th. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Gassed her a little bit too soon. I may need to wait on my spurts a little bit. Because I also have to remember that when I started playing this game before I started recording this, I was on horses that were, you know, the best horses for the particular course. The best dirt horse and the best turf horse. So, of course, they have the stamina to go a little bit longer. So, I think I need to wait a little bit to start my spurts because that's 2 races in a row that we've gassed out. And I say 2 races as if we played more. My first 2 races we've gassed out. So, I'll wait to start my spurts a little bit later and see how that plays out for us. Okay. So, one thing I just noticed, your performance on your horses, whether it's good or bad, does drop their rating. So that's something important to keep in mind, I suppose. So, okay. Doesn't tell you about how much, but, you know, it gives you some data to look at. So, SoCal Sal, let's get this boy in another race. Wait, now he started off 72-77. His rating went up because we finished well. Okay, so the ratings do also improve, which is fantastic. So I kind of need to I need to keep that in here. So sorry, I'm just looking at my spreadsheet. I'm trying to figure out a way where to a place to put it. Okay, I guess I'll just create another column. Yeah, I just need to find a another column here to just to see what their stats are, because if I don't keep track of it, you know, I'm not going to know exactly how much they've improved or decreased. So let's go ahead and get him back into a race. 7 to 10 furlongs on the turf. Well, his stamina isn't great, right? Where is his stamina? Where's the stamina ranking? Am I missing it? Where's the stamina rating? Is it because that's just the overall ranking at the top right? Which one of these things is stamina? Because usually they have it. Which I'm confused. Very confused. I'll have to look at my book, it's fine. Okay, let's get him another race. We tried, I think, 8 furlongs. He didn't do too well. We can try 10. See how he goes. Yeah, we'll try 10 as I look through my book to see exactly what is stamina in this game. Plus it is the top right. I just want to verify. Let's see. Ability parameters, number of entries, condition. Is it just condition? Is that all you have to worry about? And we're gonna go ahead and see what we're in. Okay, 11 to 9, so better odds here today at the longer distance. So we'll see how he performs as they take you through the post parade. Let's see. So track incline, temper guts. So I'm assuming just racing your horses when they're in the blue, which is obviously what you would do anyways, is all. Because I'm not seeing anything in here about stamina, preferably, or personally. Guts, of course, temper. Track incline, braking style, track condition, spurt, pace. Closest thing I'm seeing to stamina on here is pacing, so I'll look a little bit more in detail, especially off screen. But this should be your post parade here. We are ready to race. Let's see if we can improve here with SoCal Sal. And they should be taking us to the gate right now. So let's see if we can improve here. Very wide gate position, so see if we can get out decently well, and not a bad start here. We'll just kind of oh, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. Bad habit from Gallop Racer 3. Bad habit. Slow down, Sal. Well, may have already messed up this race for him. I did not want to do that at all. I don't know how long it's going to take him to get settled again. Okay, he's in the blue, fortunately. Did not want to do that. Last thing you want to do in a race is 10 furlongs. So, I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do here. But I'm going to get him going a little bit later because I already kind of messed that up. It was my fault. Totally my fault. But like I said, we're all about the grind, man. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this horse can do from way back. 2 furlongs to go. And I'm gonna lay off the whip a little bit just to see how much we can close here in the stretch, because we know we're not winning this race. But like I said, I messed that up with the whip. Still coming in last. Second to last. Not terrible. We definitely could have done much better. We got really out of rhythm in the beginning goings of that race when I accidentally put him under the whip, so that's my fault. And that's gonna hurt our rating for him. So it's an adjustment, man. But I'm all about the grind. I will say that all the time. Especially in horse racing games. I really am. I don't want the best starting horse. I want the satisfaction of starting off, struggling a little bit, and then coming up through the ranks and really being able to progress. Alright, so let's get Pine Box in a race. She's in the green, so we'll wait another week. Actually, no, we can register her in a race. We just won't do it this week. So 7 to 9. Let's see if we can get her in a better showing. Yeah, we'll give her this 8 furlong race here in San Fran. It's open company. She should do pretty well. I'm hoping. Okay, so she'll be in her best form this year, maybe going into next year. Oh, okay. Pace is not stamina. Pace is just where they want to be on the track, of course. So yeah, let's go ahead and get her in another race here and see what we can do. Okay. Temper. Yeah, I'm very curious they don't have a clear stamina thing in this game, because they do in the previous one, but I'm sure it's probably just the overall bar, I would assume. Or is the stamina literally just how you manage your horse through the race? Anyways, we have a chance to do well here today. We're not the favorite. The favorite is right next to a sister's shaker. But we have a chance to place in the money, so let's see what we do here. We have a chance to place in the money. Let's look through the field right quick. Yeah, so let's see if we can get a good start. And nothing in this manual says anything about stamina really, so I'm assuming it's just how you manage your horse during the race. Good start, great start. Rocket start for Pine Box, literally right out the gates. And we're just kind of, I mean, that's all we have to do. Just a good start. I want to make sure I stay where I'm at. And she's pacing pretty well here. She is pacing pretty well. So we're going to keep her right here. This seems to be pretty good for her. And we should have plenty of space to make our move. We might get our first win here today. I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but that was a really great start, and I've barely had to do anything with her since then. Just need some room here, and I don't want to bump these horses, so I'm hoping they'll kind of maneuver for me. Okay, we're just... Well, I should have just stayed where I was at. Okay, let's hit this. Let's see what she does. Let's see what Pine Box does. Let's see what this filly is able to do as we come down the stretch here. We're going to catch these two horses in front of us. I think that's the 2 and the 8. Pine Box, she's showing some promise, but we're still battling with all these other horses. In 6th place, we got 5th. Our first money placement. I'll take it. I'll take it. I felt like we could have won, but those horses were tough, man. Those horses were tough. Pine Box, she was trying to stay up there, and that was a tough field we ran against. So you're behind the next horse about half a length. Winner ends up winning 136 and 2. Sister Shaker didn't end up getting the W. 73 rider eval overall, though. A start, A control. So that's good. That's good. As long as we're keeping our jockey rider evals A or B for now. I'm assuming there's a higher level than A. As long as we do that, we should be fine and dandy. So, great. Her gait, or her guts, and her incline went up. Fantastic. And I could feel it. I could feel her trying to catch those horses in the stretch. So, she was trying. She was definitely trying. Oh, this game is awesome. This game is awesome so far. Let's go ahead and look at the jockey ratings. So we're, let's see, Angelo, James, some new jockey names I never heard of. Already, Angelo, already 4 wins and 2 places out of 10 meets. He already has, his win percentage is already at 40. That's crazy. We have yet to win our place, but we'll get up there. I'm not worried. We're probably going to struggle. We're definitely going to struggle this first year, which like I said, so I'll find it Andy. It's what we want for the grind. Okay, your typical jockey data shows your titles and everything else. Alright, cool. So yeah, some features of the first Gallop Racer installment, as well as what eventually would become of the new series, like 2003 and onward. SoCal Sal, he's ready to go. We gotta figure out something for him. Now, as far as these tracks, like I said, I'm gonna have to look through my booklet a little bit more, just to make sure I got my P's and Q's checked. Now, here's a grade 3. I don't think he can run in graded stakes company. His dirt rating is not good as well. 11 furlongs? Can he run 11? Not really, no. I don't think he can run grade 3, but just so we get this cat out of the box, we're going to go ahead and run him in this race anyways. Oh, 4 years and up. I was going to say. Why is it? I'm confused. Okay, I was so confused. I'm like, why can't I enter him in the race? Okay. We're good to go. So we've entered SoCal Sal in 2 races so far. 11th and 7th. 7th at 8 furlongs, 11th at 10, but of course that was my fault for that terrible start. So we'll see what we can do here with him. This is grade 3. It's going to be much tougher competition, so I don't know how he's going to handle it, but we'll try our best. Because ultimately, if he can't handle this, then I'm going to make sure, regardless of how tempted I am, we just don't put him in any grade 3 races, obviously. Pie Box, she's probably, I don't know. She may be able to place in a grade 3, possibly, but that's kind of reaching, isn't it? SoCal Sal. So we are second to last long shot here in today's field out of 13. Favorite is Sly Fly. 5 horse right next to us. So give you a quick post parade. There we are with SoCal Sal. Number 1 is Bangladesh. 2 is Naked Venus. The 3 Garden Prize. 4 Cosmic Image. I know you. I have you. In Gallop Racer 3. There's a favorite, Sly Fly. 7 is Sun Honey. 8 is Value Boy. 9 is Wing It Cat. 10 is Grand Eat. 11 is Camlet. 12 is Watch the Pop. 13 Violin. That's your field for today's grade 3. Let's see how SoCal Sal does. Maybe we'll be able to bounce back here. Gotta get a good start. Good start, come on. Great start. So we got the starts nailed. They're much easier in this game than I think any other game, which is nice. So we are nailing the starts here. So let's see what SoCal Sal is able to do with a really good start and make sure I keep his temperament low. So he is not too happy about being up here. So we got a great start. And I think he is upset because he wants to be further back. And that is the case. So we got a great start, but I probably should have held him back a little bit more. We'll see if that affects us here in the out. In the last showings of this race. So we're going to move out a little bit because there's a lot of horses here. We'll see what happens. We'll get him going now. Let's see what SoCal Sal is able to do. Does he have anything in him, or is that going to be all he wrote? It's going to be all he wrote. Well, we're going to beat a couple. We're going to get 1. Could have gotten 11th. So it's going to be a little bit of a grind with SoCal Sal. That's fine. That is fine. He's a little bit trickier. He's a little bit trickier getting him established where he wants to be. I got to hold him back a little bit, though. So start was great, of course. Control was not. So like I said, we got to make sure that we are holding him back as soon as we get out of the gate so he can be where he wants to be towards the back of the pack. But incline actually went up, so none of his ratings actually decreased, so we'll take that. He is not in good shape, though, so we certainly have to watch out. Alright, so I just want to stick with these 2 horses for now. I know I can buy others, but I want to stick with these 2. So Pine Box is ready to go. SoCal Sal, he still needs to rest up a little bit, so let's get Pine Box back in the race here. We'll try her in a grade 3. SoCal Sal, he's definitely not a grade 3 horse. So I need to make sure I keep him in open races only. Pine Box, we'll see if she can handle grade 3 competition. If not, well, of course, we'll make the same note for her as well. So and make sure to put open for his class, and we'll see how SoCal Sal performs, or excuse me, Pine Box performs, to see if we need to do the same thing for her. So I have no idea yet. I have no idea, no idea yet. Field of 13, better odds. Okay, so Pine Box, she's not bad. She's not a bad filly. I mean, we're getting pretty good numbers here, so we're expected to finish 5th in this field. 5th or 6th, so that's not bad for grade 3. I thought we were kind of going to be the long shot here today. Favorite is going to be pretty much back in the pack with us. It's pretty much a field of colts and only 3 fillies, including us, Pine Box. So let's go through the field. There's the 1 Empire Sun, 2 Wing Tipper, 3 Coming Down, the 4 No Tar Heel, 5 Angry Finn, 6 Mortal Beast, 7 Petite Disco, 8 Neat Appeal, 9 Full Jacket, 10 Dubious One, 11 Sly Fly. Pretty sure that's the favorite again today, and Pine Box. Didn't Sly Fly literally just run? I swear we just ran with that. We just, yeah. Well, let's see how we do. Let's get a good start. Well, not a great start that time, but we'll take it. I mean, we were in a really wide gate position anyway, so it kind of works better for us. It's able to kind of move inside here. She seems to be comfortable. She's a lot more tempered than SoCal Sal. He's a little bit more on the unsettling side, but she seems to settle in pretty quickly, which is good. Fast pace, so 46 and 8 for the path. Okay, let's see what happens if we get moving right now. Okay, let's get her going. Let's get her going. Let's see what she does. Why is her meter yellow? Got to figure that out, but she's not doing bad. She's not doing bad. Can we get a money place in this grade 3 with Pine Box here? 5th place. Give me 5th. 5th place. Money finish with Pine Box. She's tough. I like her. She is tough. I think I have this knack for like finding like really tough fillies that dig in the stretch, man. It seems to follow me in every Gallop Racer game, and I am not complaining. 5th place finish there for Pine Box. The favorite Sly Fly ended up winning, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Hopefully it wasn't a terrible race. So, eval went up for her because of starting in the gate and our incline. Alright, so we'll do maybe another 2 races. SoCal Sal, he's still got a little ways to go before he's ready to go. Like I said, I want to save my points. I don't want to spend it on another horse for now. I think we should try to get better with these 2 horses, right? SoCal Sal's ready to go, so we'll do 2 more races. This will be his last one, and then we'll get Pine Box and 1 more. Sorry, I was reading the text. SoCal Sal, we've tried him in grade 3. I'm not going to try it again. 10 furlongs open. I feel like his stamina is not great. You know what horse he reminds me of? He reminds me of my horse in Gallop Racer 3, Goose to Spy. No, another horse. I don't know what his speed is. But anyways, we'll get him a race. So, beautiful day here. Open competition. We're kind of middle of the road here with these odds. So, we could finish in the money at 5th, or we may not. Favorite today is Night Basker. Post parade for the field there. 1, Night Basker is your favorite. 2, Dr. Hip. 3 is Poor Boy. 4, Bow Eagle. 5, Chili Riff. 6, Major Wannabe. I like these names, man. Positive Vib. Should be Positive Vibe, but whatever. 7, Blue Factor, excuse me, is the 8. We're on SoCal Sal, the 9. Go-Go Nut is the 10. Herbal Gun is the 11. Santa Ana J is the 12. That's your field. Well, let's see if we can redeem ourselves here with SoCal Sal. Got to get a good start, so let's see what happens. Good start. Another great start. We're getting good starts with him. Now let's settle him down early, okay? Let's make sure we settle him down early. Get him back, get him back. Okay, good. This should be pretty ideal for him. Pretty ideal. Yeah, this is ideal. We're going to move inside. I may regret this later in the stretch, but I'll deal with it for now because they're running a little wide, so that's fine for me. Hopefully that plays out. And SoCal Sal seems to be cool. We'll start to make our move here, probably about 5 furlongs. Okay. So we're going to get him going just a little bit. Get him going just a little bit. So we got a long way to go. Hug this rail. Let's see what happens with him. Alright, let's get started. Let's see what SoCal Sal is able to do here. I was trying to move over. I guess I couldn't move over anymore. Not a bad spurt with this easy trip along the rail. Can we catch these horses? SoCal Sal, I feel him digging. Feel him digging, but this is tough. I think he lacks speed. I think he lacks speed and stamina. I don't know which one more than the other. But these 10 furlongs, I feel like he's gassing out really early, so probably not our best deal to put him. We got A for start, A for control. Rider revals a 48. SoCal Sal, he's tough, man. He's tough. I wonder if he's a horse that's going to get better as he ages, because he may not just Incline went down and we lost 245. Ugh. That's no fun. Breeding season has started. You can breed horses throughout this month. Breeding is to make an offspring horse by taking a male horse. I mean, heck, I would go and get a female horse right now just to breed with SoCal Sal, but that would only lead us with Pine Box, which I totally wouldn't mind because I mean, as a filly, I think she's great. His stats keep going up though. That's the thing. Like his ratings keep going up. So even though we're not doing well with him, ranking wise, his stats are going up. So it's a really interesting thing, and that's why I figured he's not going to be at his best running form until he's about 4.5 years old. So we still got a year for him. So I mean, we can continue to move his rating. He started off 77-72, and he's at a 79-73 turf-wise. So we're finding ways to improve his turf rating somehow. So I'm not going to give up on him yet. I'm not going to give up on him. But let's get one more race in with Pine Box. Let's see what she does here. And 7-9, we'll send her to Toronto, open competition. She should do well here. We'll see. Does anybody know if weight actually makes a difference in this game, or is it just there just kind of for like quote-unquote realism? I don't know. Of course, I don't care about jockey rankings at all this year. Like, we're going to struggle. That's fine. You know. Last race though, let's see how this does. But yeah, SoCal Sal, he started off 77-72 actually, so I just need to leave his original rating in here. Pine Box, we're getting good odds with her, man. She is not a bad horse. I just don't know if I need to get my spurt started a little bit sooner with her or what. We're expected to finish 1, 2, 3, 5th or 6th. Hopefully we get another in the money finish with her. Let's look at the field as we always do. 1 is Mortal Beast. 2 is Bussy Whiny. 3 is Saddle Gal, the favorite today. 4 is Carol's Best. 5, that's us, Pine Box. 6 is Cosmos Pizzazz. 7 is Dougie Dog. 8 is Old Carol. 9 is Full Jacket. 10 is Sister Shaker. 11 is Texas Lucy. And that's our field. So let's see how we do with Pine Box today, Lou. Let's see if we can get her better than 5th. I think 5th is the best we've finished this season. So let's see if we can do a little bit better than that. Alright. Rainy conditions here on the turf, and another great start here for Pine Box. And we're not going to do too much. She's running a little fast, and it might just because this pace might be fast. We'll hold her back a little. You have to control your horse. I didn't realize they drifted out like that. Golly, you really have to control your horse. Okay. It's not like other games where it's like they just stay in their lane. Like they actually move on the turns, which is kind of realistic from what I hear. So, let's see if we can hit this gap here. Let's see what Pine Box can do. She's digging. No, this game just comes down to whatever horses just have the most stamina left at the end. She's digging, but that's about it. Stamina is definitely proven to be a problem for us. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Stamina is definitely proving to be a problem for us. Of course, we bumped the horse twice because we drifted with her on the turn, which I totally wasn't aware of, that you have to keep them in control on the turn because you don't have to do that in other games. So, contact, yeah, contact is no bueno. So we have to improve on that, and we will. And we will. But guys, I think that's going to do it here for this episode. I believe so. Or I will come back. I really do want to look through the manual a little bit just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything key. I may come back and record, and like I said, make this a longer video. Since we only got 2 horses anyway. So this may be the end of the video, or this may just be a temporary pause. But regardless, appreciate you guys sticking through all the way. Remember, if you haven't already, smash the like button on this video. It does help out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that as well. We'll see. Like I said, this is either a goodbye until the next video, or I will be right back. So we'll see.